It's Anime Disrupt, and we have episode 2 of Mashle, Magic, and Muscles. Muscles won in the first episode, but now we have a different beast, the Academy. Can Mash and his insane muscles triumph once again? Let's check it out. We start with Eastern Magic Academy. Magic and the school setting, this one has my interest already. This academy has a lower than 3% acceptance rate. That's harder than any university on our planet at this time. These intro screens just scream My Hero, even the sound effect that they have. But we get introduced to the one overseeing the examination, Claude Lucci. While everyone is studying or chatting, our boy Mash has one thing on his mind: muscles and more muscles. Well, he is consistently baffling, almost as much as the ones that followed him to the entrance exams. At least cover your heads as well and go full bodysuit. Lucci is a distinguished mage ranked number 7 best and upcoming, showcasing some impressive magic to create a classroom. This is the magic that we're here for, except Mash has a valid point. Just take us to a classroom. Why the show? Well, Mash, let me tell you, it's because he wants everyone to see his wonderful magic, of course. As we see, Lucci is a bit narcissistic, painting a huge target on his back 1 minute into examination. That's my main character. As the first test gets started, we see Mash has incredible power. He intimidated magical words to stop moving. It's not just his body that deflects magic, but his words have power as well. Well, with a little show of force, of course. He's so fast he can run on water like he's Jesus. Maybe he is a messiah. Well, we have the maze challenge now. Fun fact, if you hug one wall of a maze, you will eventually find the end. Well, it may not help you with the time limit, so that strategy is out the window here. But we get to meet Lemon, who wants to go with Mash and is a trap magnet. Mash wants nothing to do with this, as he gives her the same blank stare various times. But we find out she's a hater. It's always the haters, wanting to keep Mash from the goal as she binds him. Does she not know that handcuffs mean nothing to a god? Mash was set up by Lucci, to nobody's surprise, so he dips out of the situation. Well, you know the saying, when life gives you lemons, drop them and run. I really expected him to just vault over the entire maze from the beginning. Thankfully, Lemon here gets some karma, as she's confronted by the riddle master, and actually gets one of the most well-known riddles. Did you know the answer? Well, the answer is, just punch them in the face. Violence is always the answer. Mash really should have left Lemon behind. She's incredibly annoying, but he is a kind and simple soul. I guess instead of jumping over, just knock down the walls. I can't argue with the results. It is impressive he knew which direction to knock down, since he could have easily made an exit out of one of the other 3 sides of the maze, assuming it's a square. Lemon immediately snitches on Lucci, to nobody's surprise, and she already fell in love with Mash. Wow, that was easy. Lucci does the classic villain speech, giving himself away. They really gave Lucci no subtlety, no magic to disguise himself, and just straight spewing hatred, showing how entitled he is. But hey, we get to see his cool magic once again, and not cool enough, as Mash comes in and treats him like a kid, just destroying his wand like it's a toy. I wanted to see if Mash was strong enough to deflect Lucci's magic, but since the magic didn't go off, I can't say Mash is stronger. But he does win this one-on-one. And here comes Albus Dumbledore to save the day, giving Mash his final interview, in which they give him a terrible question. Did he save the girl even if he didn't have time? Sir, he made it to the end with time remaining, so he was fine. But Mash gives all earnest and amusing answers, as he's a simple man. So let's turn up the heat. Mash is met with an incredible challenge. Wahlberg, our headmaster, takes poor Tegro's soul and puts it in a doll. And now we get to see the first being more powerful than Mash. For a second, I thought you might easily beat the headmaster, and that would have been way too much. So Mash can't punch his way out of this situation, so he does the next best thing, putting his own body on the line for another, and even proclaiming he would take down the headmaster if needed. That's an A+ from the headmaster and from me. And we actually go straight into a magic class. This is awesome. No, get me away from Alohomora. I still have nightmares from that. It's Optus Ars here to open the lock. So different enough. Well, Mash is already at clash with his professors, as he uses muscles instead of magic in class. Yeah, going to magic school with no magic is a tall task. At least the headmaster is intrigued by Mash, so he won't be kicked out due to lack of magical power. Our poor Finn here had one goal, and that was not to be roommates with Mash. And look who he has. As we see, Mash still can't open the door properly. Pour one out for Finn here. At least Mash knows who he is and apologizes for any trouble he will cause. Truly pure of heart. As we see, he named his muscles, and not just his pecs. He named every single muscle. But if you work out that much, you need to activate every muscle, truly getting to know your body. And now we get a better understanding of the school, as we are introduced to the coin system. Bronze, silver, gold, plus good grades. Yeah, Mash is in way over his head, which Mash needs these coins to achieve his goal to become a divine visionary. Where does he get these cream puffs? He always has them on him. This is pretty cool. They had not just the entrance exam, but also a class and meeting the roommate. This anime is really focused on the comedy, which is usually a hit since Mash is so out of place. The classes are going to be incredibly exciting as to how he will get passable grades while not following what the professors want, since they want magic and Mash can only offer muscles. Professor Lucci being so blatantly evil was too on the nose, since he wasn't even tricked to revealing himself. But that's really the only thing to tilt my head at here. Mash solved the maze through muscles, which is exactly what we expected. And the headmaster had a pretty cruel test, using somebody's life on the storyline, even if he had no malicious intent. I feel bad for Lemon, but she was still pretty annoying, so I don't feel too bad. Let me know what you all thought of the episode in the video. Thanks for sticking to the end. Like if you liked the video, dislike if you didn't. This has been Anime Disrobed, and episode 2, Mash and the Mysterious Maze, has officially been disrobed. Time to go look for some cream puffs.